hours waiting on hold, dozens of phone calls, and dead ends. That's how many Californians describe trying to get state unemployment assistance.
KCAL 9's Tom Waite spoke with several people tonight who still haven't gotten a single check 3 months into the pandemic.
3 months into this pandemic and economic collapse, we are still getting flooded with calls from people saying they're not getting their state unemployment assistance.
Yeah, you're the first person that's literally gotten back to me about any of this.
Dylan Brand says he spent hundreds of hours trying to reach the state's Employment Development Department, or EDD. When the pandemic hit, he was furloughed from his job as a tour guide. He filed for state unemployment assistance and hasn't seen a dime.
The nightmare is that you have to keep calling and hanging up until you get the proper voice message. It's demoralizing. I mean, it's like you're slamming your head against a wall doing this. I mean, like I said, it's at this point, the amount of money that I'm likely owed is, it's astronomical at this point.
He's hardly the only one. Sarah Gonzalez works as a cook at one of the Disney hotels.
I haven't received any checks at all. For a while, I didn't get the Bank of America card that they load everything on. So I did call the Bank of America number and they sent me that. So I do have my card. There's no money on it.
Kevin Bothwell is an event planner.
No action whatsoever. I mean, you call and you continue to call back. They're not taking any calls.
These stories are just the tip of the iceberg. We took their complaints to the EDD.
The unfortunate situation is we were at record low unemployment and low staffing levels in February. This avalanche hit, and now we're continuing to strategize daily about how we can expand our capacity as quickly as possible.
California has dispersed more than $26 billion in unemployment benefits since the pandemic started, including $4 billion just last week. 6 million unemployment claims have been filed since mid-March. EDD says they're trying to keep up with demand, and they're trying to fill 5,000 positions over the coming weeks to beef up its call center.
It takes about 6 months to train somebody because of the complexity of the unemployment insurance program.
So what's a person to do in the meantime? EDD says to just keep calling.
So right now we're trying to triage as best we can, see if we can get to an expanded call center operation overall, and do that as quickly as possible.
California has been slower to recover than in some other states. The state saw 30,000 new jobless claims in the latest numbers, whereas in a place like Florida, they saw the numbers go the opposite direction, 100,000 less people filing for unemployment. I'm Tom Waite, KCAL 9 News.